Hello, my loves. I'm Shannon. This is Lifestyle Manifesting, and on my channel, I discuss manifesting as a lifestyle. Be the deliberate designer and the architect of your life. Today, I want to talk about scripting to manifest your dreams. And what are some ways that you can implement scripting into your life to help you focus on your desire, to help you stay focused in towards that vision and towards that goal? I'm going to give you an example of something that I do. I created this journal. It's some of you may know already. It's called Everything I Write in This Journal Becomes True. It's just a really simple journal. It's blank. It's a blank journal. You could put the date at the top. And this journal was created because it was inspiration from my personal experience, because everything I was writing down became true. I found it really therapeutic to script and journal my desires, okay? And why is that powerful? Because when you're scripting, you're focused. When you're writing, you're focused. You just get those thoughts out on paper and you script out that vision of what you want. So something that I do is in my journal, the first 3 lines, every day on the first 3 lines, I write down things that I want to manifest, okay? Gift cards, okay? Manifest someone giving me a gift card. Manifest someone giving me a specific compliment. It could be manifest seeing something specific like a clown, okay? Or someone dressed in a costume. Or manifest a friend inviting you out. Okay, so every day I'm writing down at least 3 things in my journal at the top. The first 3 lines, I just write down those things that my daily manifestations. This will help you focus on the things that you want, right? You want to keep your mindset focused on the desires instead of focusing on what's going wrong in your world, okay? Because the more you focus on what you want, you'll create that. Okay, so that's why I created this journal, because everything I wrote down was becoming true. In 1 year, everything I wrote down manifested. Okay, so that's why I created this journal, and I have it on Amazon. Just a fun little journal to have, but you can use any journal if you have something at home. Start with those 3 lines of writing those daily manifestations, because you're going to help prove to yourself that you're the operant power, right? The goal is for you to start becoming more aware of what your thoughts are. Okay, more aware of where your attention is. And if you could deliberately create your attention on things like manifesting gift cards, manifesting compliments, manifesting someone to be in the same place with you at the same time, manifesting a phone call, manifesting a text message. Write those down, because you'll create that reality. And then below that, I usually will script out my intention for the day. Okay, I mean, I do something a little different every day, but generally I would script out that intention. What is today looking like? That me with my desire, scripting it out and taking the time, taking the time to get into the details of like how delicious it feels and how amazing it feels to have that desire with you in your life. And sometimes I script on for pages. Now I set my timer for about 10 minutes because I don't need more than 10 minutes to get into that state of the wish fulfilled. Okay. When you're focused on your desire, or focused on the fulfillment of your desire, not just necessarily, you do want to focus on your desire, but focus more specifically on the fulfillment of it. So that's focus on having that desire, focus on feeling that you have that desire. Okay. And you will get into that state of mind in that place of feeling the wish fulfilled when you're scripting. Because imagine you're just writing this beautiful story about your life. Right? That's really what scripting is. That's what manifesting is. It's about focusing on, like, think bigger, go big, reach the stars, and start envisioning that reality that you want to experience. And when you do that consistently, you will create that as your reality and as your experience. Okay, so if anyone is looking for a journal, I have created these journals, and just cute. It says Lifestyle Manifesting on the back. Everything I write in this journal becomes true. You could find the link in my description, and order that off of Amazon. That was one of my first creations with my business, Lifestyle Manifesting. Hello. So let me go ahead and answer some questions. You were just, Sonia, you were just thinking about this today. You were thinking about scripting and thinking about writing and thinking about my journal. Thank you. So look, do you see that's even a manifestation? Our feelings are a manifestation. right? Our thoughts are a manifestation. Everything is a manifestation. Yeah, Chris, okay, you never tried scripting. I'm going to begin. Scripting can be really powerful because we already have a belief in the world. Like if you went to school, I mean, even if you did home study, but there are so many beliefs behind taking notes, right? Taking notes, focusing on that goal. There's also the belief that you're like 86% more likely to reach a goal just by writing it down. Okay, so why do people already have that belief? Because they saw, like everyone's reality is reflecting their own beliefs, but people have seen results from writing down their goals. Okay, because writing that down helps keep you focused on that. Not only that, like what I enjoy getting into that whole storyline, like when I was scripting out my place for, the place that I moved into with my kids, I just got that picture. What does it look like? What does my bedroom look like? What is that, my bathroom? Like just getting into that. What is the day in the life of that new home, of that new place that you're in, okay? And just start picturing it in your mind. You don't have to picture it in detail, but you could get a sense of what does that look like? Now, how are you feeling when you're picturing like that place that you want to be, that you love thinking about, that you're imagining your life, right? Your life being in that home or with that desire. It puts you in the wish fulfilled. Okay, so it doesn't feel, sometimes with affirmations are powerful. I'm consistently affirming. When I sit down and script, I really just go into my imagination where there is no worry, there is no doubt. I'm just writing it out like I'm the writer of my life, which we are, right? We are the writer of our lives. You're the artist of your life, or you're the director and the writer of your life. So write out that story and make it the biggest fairy tale ever. But this is fairy tale comes true. It's not a fairy tale that doesn't come true, right? It's not a fairy tale. It is your life manifesting into this fairy tale dream, dream of a life. Okay, so the thing is, persist in that vision of your reality until it manifests. And it must manifest because your focus is already manifesting and creating your reality. Okay. Yeah, Chris, you've been laser focused, but you had like 3 big releases of the old story that were painful. Okay, those good. They were painful, they were released, and now put them in the past and just know that you released and let go. Other than that, I'm on point. You are totally on point. Ella, how to manifest marriage with my SP even though he's married and moved back to his country. Here's what you want to do. Focus less on this whole story, because when you're thinking, you're thinking about your SP does not even live in the same country and they are married, your logical brain is going to say no, or you're going to have doubts and worries. And then those doubts and worries will reflect back from people that will say, are you crazy? Or, they reflect back to you, people in your world reflect back your own doubts. So instead of focusing on your specific person, just focus on yourself. Go to the end of you being married. What you ultimately want is marriage. That's all you have to focus on. Okay, within your heart, you already know that you want that version of your SP with you. Everything is going to unfold for you to be in that reality that you want. So you do that by focusing on yourself. Go to the end and focus on you being already married. If you want a meditation, in my playlist, I have a meditation about manifesting marriage. Okay, so that meditation has the affirmations, the type of things that you want to think to yourself consistently. So consistently, you're thinking to yourself that you're the perfect wife. You're the perfect, or perfect husband, right? Whoever you are, right? But if you want to manifest marriage and that's your end goal, then start thinking from first person, already having that desire. So what would you say to yourself? What do you say to yourself? I'm the perfect partner, right? That's what you say to yourself. You're telling yourself you're the perfect partner, you're the perfect wife, you have the best life, everything is always working in your favor, and you're going to say those affirmations consistently to yourself. You're including, I am chosen, right? You're chosen, you're loved, you're a priority, you're number one. You have a great relationship. Get clear on what the relationship looks like. Okay, you want to have open and honest communication with your partner. So if you're going to do a scripting exercise, and if you purchase my journal, you just open a page, and at the top of the page, you're going to write my ideal relationship, and then start writing out. You could either write it like a story, or you could just each line write great communication, feeling safe and sure with each other. Like, what is that ideal relationship for you? Get clear on that. And that's what you affirm. That will bring you into the end of the wish fulfilled. Lydia, should we reread the things we write? Yeah, sure. Okay, yes, reread it. Later that day, whatever you write, later that day, reread it and feel that. Sometimes I would reread what I wrote down. Other days, I would rewrite it. Okay, so whatever's feeling really good to you, because the goal is for you to practice feeling that reality that already exists, and you get into that wish fulfilled, okay? Getting the journal, okay, great. So I am telling you how powerful journaling was for me, especially in the beginning. It's like you have laser focus as you're writing down your desire. I even started picturing, I didn't even have a dog at the time. I think he's behind me sleeping now. I didn't have a dog at the time before I moved. So when I was manifesting where I was moving to, I knew I wanted to live in this one particular location because I wanted my kids to go to that school. It was a great school. And practicing real estate, those are all like $1 million homes. So I wanted to be in that neighborhood where most of the homes were $1 million homes. And I just kept affirming it. I mean, I affirmed it, but I kept scripting it. I would script it and read it. I scripted out like, what does it feel like walking my dog in the neighborhood and just talking to other neighbors? Right? Because as a realtor, because most of you know, like I am also a real estate agent. So as a real estate agent, I wanted to interact with people, and I wanted to put myself in a place where I would meet people, for that, not only as friendship and a great community, but also meet people that wanted to work with me. All right. So I wrote that all out. I wrote out that I had the dog, that I was meeting people. Okay, now all over the years, the past few years, it's exactly what happened. I moved exactly to the place I wanted to. I moved exactly to the school I wanted to. And by the way, the place was not that affordable for me, but I scripted out. I didn't even think I didn't even think that place would work for me. I didn't think that I would be approved to that place, okay? But I kept scripting it out, and it all worked out in my favor. Okay, so there is so much power in scripting. Affirmations to get out of the friend zone. Yeah, Jess Louise. Okay, so you want to start feeling and thinking from the end of what you want. You want to be in a relationship. Is that your end goal? If your end goal is a relationship, then you affirm and you focus on the relationship. Okay, you don't focus on feeling like a friend or your friend zone. Stop talking with your own friends about being friend zone, because I'm sure they're asking, right? Hey, what's going on with your SP? They're saying you're so-and-so. What's going on with him, or what's going on with her? Your friends are asking you questions, and then you're responding like, yeah, I'm still friend zoned. I don't know what's going on. Like, that's kind of generally what you might be saying and talking about in your reality. You just want to stop doing that. Okay, just tell your friends, you know what, I'm not worried about it anymore. And then what you're affirming in your mind is, we're in the relationship already. Okay, so you affirm the version of you who's already in the relationship. How would you feel? What would you be thinking? What would you be doing? What is that version of you? That version of you doesn't feel sad at home, lonely and crying, or feeling worried about it, okay? That version of you is secure, right? So you want to say affirmations like, I am secure. I'm sure. I know that I'm great. I know I'm a perfect partner. I know that I'm chosen. I choose me. I love me. I know that I'm a priority. So all of those affirmations are going to bring you into that reality as you consistently affirm that and you feel that. And it's about you becoming that version of you who feels like you're not a friend, like you're the most attractive, right? You're like, I was talking about this in my VIP group about being charismatic. We're doing a glow up for the month of March. And the month of March, we're talking all about the glow up, right? It's really a mental glow up, but at the same time, whatever exterior physical glow up. But the mental glow up is about seeing yourself in a whole new light, or the light that you want to see yourself in, that vision. And we were talking about the word charisma. I was talking about imagine yourself like being charismatic. So charismatic doesn't mean you have to go in a room and you're talking to everyone, but charisma means attractiveness, right? You have charisma. You have this attractiveness that you draw, and it's magnetizing. So someone who's charismatic is like magnetizing. They draw from others' devotion. Okay, so these were what the definition from the dictionary, right, was that attractiveness. So you see yourself as attractive, charismatic, drawing and magnetizing people into your life. You're drawing people into your life who are devoted to you. Okay, so it's like paint that picture and now become that person. Just decide to become it right now. Like we are like actors, okay? So just be an actor and be that version of you and become it where it just feels natural. Ace, okay, so you said you scripted years ago and nothing happened. You got to persist. Okay, you have to persist. I don't know what happened with you, but if you start to script out what you want and then you look at the world and you say, but it didn't happen, you're declaring it didn't happen. Okay, so scripting, it does work. It is powerful. Go back and try again. Go back and try again and do what I mentioned if you were here. Just write down 3 things every day as manifestations. You're already manifesting everything in your life. It's all about you changing the vision of where your focus is. Okay? If you need help, join my free Facebook group. I think I'll post some things in there about scripting in my free Facebook group. So the link's in my bio. If you're not, if you're newer here, I'm going to do a little more about scripting, but I will add some posts to help prompt you and inspire you. Sometimes we do need that little bit of inspiration so you stay focused towards your goal instead of the opposite. Set that intention. It's always working out for you. Everything you script manifests. That's it. Everything you script manifests, and you don't say anything different than that. Okay, Melissa, how to manifest and hold the vision when you feel stagnant? You have to recognize that that's what you're saying and that's what you're feeling. Okay, so that first step of the awareness in being the observer of your reality. So you already know that you feel this way. But when you feel this way, it feels stagnant and nothing's moving. Well, then what do you need to do? You need to help guide yourself to say, that's okay. It's going to work out in my favor. I know how to create my reality. Okay. So you keep kind of being a cheerleader for yourself. Okay. You have to guide yourself to that intentionally guide yourself to focus on what you want. Okay. Because you're saying it feels stagnant. Well, the other ways to do it, do things in your life that feel exciting. In your journal, that's something different you could write. What today, you put at the top, what can I do today that will make me happy and feel excited about life? Every day, I did this for a December challenge in my VIP group. Every day, we were supposed to do something that we enjoyed that makes us happy. Because sometimes we go through that life of, living a mundane day. right? The day where like you wake up and it's just another mundane day and you're just it's just like doing the same old thing, or it feels like Groundhog Day. Okay, so we can kind of get into the cycle of that habit. I mean, do you want to live that life of mundane, the same old thing? Or do you want to start writing down, just write down things, those goals, one thing, actually, just one thing. What one thing could make you passionate today? So even at the beginning, let's say you just, for a week, you're going to do this once a week, you could take out a notebook or take out a calendar and look at your calendar and say, what am I going to do each day this week to help me get into a place of feeling happy? So first you're going to brainstorm. You're going to say, what can make me happy? Okay. That's like putting a vision board together. What kind of things would make you happy? Do you want to learn a new language? What do you want what's going to fulfill your life? We came here to live life and enjoy it. So what would feel fulfilling for your life? Trying something new, that's powerful and fulfilling. Okay, something you're already good at, spend time, anything really. So start to do things that you enjoy every single day. You put your focus on what you enjoy. You've already affirmed what you want. All you have to do is not get in your own way by focusing on it's not working out or life feels stagnant and boring, because you have to create your own reality. So you create your own reality by doing the things you enjoy. Even romanticizing your own life, I find it really powerful. So you could wake up today and just make a cup of coffee and be like, yeah, it feels like the same old day. Or you could wake up and feel like you are romanticizing your life. You could go out and buy the cutest little cup that you love, that's so cute, and you could make a beautiful cup of coffee, right? You could just make it a little more special. So all those little things that you could do for yourself during the day can help you feel like you're enjoying your day, not just the same old mundane Groundhog Day moment, right? Like what kind of things are going to inspire you? And then there's always gratitude. Gratitude is always a powerful place to be, where you're focused on gratitude for what you already have. When you're focused on gratitude, you're going to be moving towards more to appreciate, to feel more experiences that you feel that appreciation. Okay, Melissa, advice for manifesting a new job when you feel stuck in your current job. Get that picture. So this is going to be all about scripting. So get out your notebook and write out the picture. Just take a blank space. And now you're going to write my ideal job, okay, at the top. My ideal job. This could just be a brainstorm, which will help you get to that place. Whether you want to script it or affirm it is up to you. But now you write out your ideal job. What does that look like? What are your hours? What are the hours of your ideal job? Does it look like you're going 9 to 5 every day? Does it look like you're working 4 days a week? Does it look like, how much money are you making? Okay, so get clear on what that looks like. What does your life look like? What does your day look like? What does your week look like? What are your interactions? Are you working remotely? How much vacation are you having? Get clear on what that ideal job looks like. And then you're affirming that. And you're focused, if you focus on feeling stuck at your current job, then you're focused on feeling stuck. That's not really moving, okay? So you need to put your attention and your vision on a new job. And what does that look like? What would that feel like? Okay, how does it feel to make XYZ amount of money? What does it feel like to have the freedom? Do you want more freedom? Okay. Do you want to start your own business? Do you think you want to, but you're not sure? Just start writing down. Brainstorming. Brainstorming will bring you to that final outcome, because as you brainstorm, you'll start to have those realizations of what is resonating with you. And then you're going to consistently affirm whatever you wrote down. This is my ideal job. You might start to have new ideas tomorrow, or you add to your list, and then you're affirming that consistently. Let's say in your current job, you feel stuck and you don't feel appreciated. Those are other things. How you want to feel in that new job. How do you want to feel? You want to feel appreciated. You want to feel valued. You want to feel like you bring so much to the table and people love that about you. You could literally create every single detail of your reality, and you want to do that by focusing on it. How to stop feeling like things are hard for me and become the greatest and ultimate boyfriend. You already are. You decide that you already are. Okay. First of all, just start with, before being a boyfriend, who are you? You're already a cool guy, right? You're already amazing. You're already cool. So take what you already know about yourself that's true right now. Okay. Like, you're an amazing son. The people you work with love you. Like, all these things that you already know are true, that feel very true. Okay. So you start with those first, because those are going to feel true, and it's going to help lift you up and be like, yeah, this is true. But when you think about your SP who's not with you, sometimes it could, I'm helping you a little more logically get to that place of feeling like you're the ultimate boyfriend. Well, you just start to look at how great you are in all areas of your life. And you start first with who you are, not in relationship to your SP yet. Just start with that. Build that so solidly where you're like, you're a great friend, right? You're a great friend to your friends. Your friends like to hang out with you. Your parents they love you, right? So, or whatever the picture is for you, okay? So the things that are already true, affirm those. So you're getting that, like, you're feeling more sure about yourself. You're feeling more solid, because it's really just a matter of convincing ourselves. You just have to convince yourself that you're the ultimate boyfriend. Now you are, because you have so much to offer. So it's about you seeing it. Okay. So you consistently focus on what you're doing that's right. Here's things you don't want to do. You're not going to complain about yourself anymore. You're not going to criticize yourself anymore. You're not going to, you're going to give yourself a break a little bit. Like, if you didn't get something right, or you said something kind of that seemed ridiculous, or like, let's say we didn't know the answer about something, or we didn't know something, it's okay. You just tell yourself, that's okay, you didn't know. So you're going to be a little easy on yourself, right? You're going to be like the best friend who says, that's okay. You're going to lift yourself up. All of those things are going to help you feel solid and true about yourself. And the deeper knowing is that you came here because you're valuable. You were born valuable. You were born valuable. So you're going to start there, and you're going to solidify that, and then you're going to keep seeing yourself as great, because when you see yourself as great, your world's going to reflect that, first of all. And it's going to be easier for you to think, of course people think I'm great, because I know I am, right? When you think you're great, or you think you have a lot to offer, you feel like, of course people like that. Of course people want to be your friend. Of course people want to be your boyfriend, right? Of course the girl wants to be with you. She thinks you're the ultimate boyfriend. So do you see how you can build that up? And that can happen really quickly. Okay, it doesn't have to take a lot of time. You could literally do that in one day by affirming what you already know is true of yourself consistently, right? Just remind yourself. What would your best friends say about you? Okay? Your best friend would say really great things about you, right? Now see that for yourself. What do you do when intrusive thoughts come in, touched by your soul? I say I won't accept it, but can feel it hurts my feelings. Okay, well, the intrusive thoughts, those are like either negative thoughts, unwanted thoughts, the opposite. Right. So you're doing the right thing. Like you're deciding, I don't choose that. I don't choose those thoughts. Okay. If they hurt your feeling, that's okay. You could tell yourself, it's okay. I don't like these thoughts. They're hurting my feelings. Just sit with that for a moment. And then your job is really to start to move on from it. Can you take any value from the intrusive thoughts? Okay. Can you be your own cheerleader and consistently say, you know what? It's going to be okay. You could go in bigger, like general. General is thinking, you know what? I'm not going to overthink this right now. I'm just going to wish for the best. Or I know this is going to work out in my favor. Even if you said, I hope it's going to work in my favor, you're at least focused in that direction, right? And that could be a little softer. It could feel more true, like softer meaning it feels more true, it feels okay. So it's okay that you had those intrusive thoughts, okay? And then you just, I don't accept those, and then you turn your attention. Okay, did my interview last year but didn't get a reply. How to affirm I got it. Just like that. What does it look like? What does it feel like? You could use revision. Just imagine. Because here's the thing, I've had so many clients have situations where they didn't get the job, and I just said, keep persisting. Keep persisting because you don't know what's going to happen. And as they persisted, they heard back from that company. A different position opened up. It wasn't the same position, but it was a better position. Okay. I had another client that was already in one company, but she wanted a promotion within that company. And she felt like she was getting it, and then she didn't get it. I said, don't take no for an answer. Don't take no means it's not, you don't tell people that, you just don't take no in your mind. In your mind, you keep saying, I got that. It's working for me. I'm getting what I want. That's what you say consistently. And she got that promotion. We have had many one-on-one sessions, and she kept having great success stories, okay? She'd have a little bit of fallback and then another success story, but she manifested her promotion. And she manifested, like, she was so good at work affirming things, and everyone at work was like reflecting it back. And she's like, wow, everyone was, she would say her affirmations about her self-concept, and everyone at work would repeat them back to her. You would be the perfect person for that position. So when that one position first opened up, and everyone else around her, like that was more her kind of colleague in the office, not the higher ups, but the colleagues that were kind of at the same level where she was, they were all saying, oh, you're perfect for that position. We see you in that position. Those were her affirmations, like, I see me in that position. So everyone was reflecting that back to her. So she was getting manifestations all over the place. The manifestations of the reflection from people directly telling her. Okay, so she got a job that was better than what she wanted. Okay, she didn't take no for an answer, even when they at first told her no. I want to say with her, it was like maybe the person that was originally hired left that position. So here's the point. Don't take no for an answer. Okay, here's what you're going to affirm. You're going to affirm the best version of you with that job title or with that company. Who is that? What would you be saying to yourself? You would be saying to yourself, they want me. I am valuable. Everyone wants to work with me. Everyone sees the value that I have. They want me. Like, you want to see yourself, you're like that. What's the vision of you and your identity? You're the person that everyone wants to hire. They want to work with you. They can see, even if you had no qualifications, you could create a reality where you could affirm, like, they see that I'm a go-getter. They know that I could, even if I didn't know the answers, I would figure it out. It wouldn't matter that you didn't know the answers because they understand that you're the kind of person who will get the answers. You could also create the reality, something I affirm regularly is I connect easily with people. So do you want to imagine a reality where it's like you connect with the person interviewing you? There's something about you that they feel so good about you. They feel sure about you. They know that you're the right person. Okay, so those are I am affirmations. People know that I'm the right person. They know they want to work with me. They just feel this connection. They feel like something is right. They feel like I'm the right fit. I am the right fit. I am the right person for the job. So there's confidence in this, right? You build that internal confidence of who you are and what you have to offer. I have so much to offer to this company. I have so much to offer, and they want to work with me. Okay, so that's how you create that vision of you, right? This is all about your self-concept, your identity of how you see yourself. Okay, and don't be nervous about any interview. I mean, they could, even though it was last year, like what, last December, or even if it was before, and it's 3 or 4 months later, anything, they could remember, see, because your reality is yourself pushed out. So as you consistently affirm having that job, what does that look like? They all love you. They see your value. They said, you're productive. You do a great job. Okay, so as you're affirming that, I mean, anything could happen. You could get an email that says, we have a new position opened up and we remember you from the interview. Or that person left and we remember you from the interview. Okay, they remember you. If you're affirming they remember you, you create that reality. Okay, but if you think, oh, they don't remember me, I don't even know, I'm sure they interviewed so many people, then you create that reality. So what do you want to say to yourself, right? Do you get it? It's like reality is just a story, and it's the story you're telling yourself. So what story do you want to tell yourself about you? Do you want to tell yourself that you're making, $1 million a month or a day? I mean, if you affirm that consistently, you'll create that reality. Do you want to affirm a reality where it just happens overnight, that you just land the best job, better than you can ever expect? Then tell that story. You don't have to know all the details, but you can just know it's better than you could ever expect. Jay, thanks for following. Hi. Darby, you've been doing this for 2 years now, still nothing. Whatever you say is manifesting. So if you say still nothing, you're creating nothing. Because we're all manifesting. You are manifesting. Are you manifesting what you want, or are you manifesting what you don't want? Are you manifesting what you want, or are you manifesting what you're afraid of? Are you, so do you need help? Join my free Facebook group. Okay? People are posting their success stories in there. People post their questions in there. I'm not the only one teaching this. Even though I teach it, my followers are so good at knowing and helping. They can help you. They can help guide you if I'm not able to answer so quickly. I answer really quickly in my VIP group. That's a monthly subscription group. So if you want to level up, join my VIP group. SP and money, basically a whole new life. All right, so you need to focus on, number one, first start with your awareness. Okay, I want you to just, for a few days, I want you to do this. Really, all of you could do this, right? Even if you've been manifesting for a long time. Think about how everyone is yourself pushed out. And just rather than focus on your desires, just start to observe your reality. If everyone is yourself pushed out, what you want to do is observe, what are people saying to you? How are people treating you? Okay, just be aware of your own thoughts and your own assumptions. What are your thoughts and your assumptions about yourself? What are your thoughts and assumptions about money? What are your thoughts and assumptions about every different areas of your life? Get more clear on that. This is what my self-concept course does. It's you getting more clear, put down on paper how you currently see yourself. Okay. And then we want to die to the old version of you, and then you rise into the new version of you by affirming it consistently. So if you could observe your reality for several days, just to start to notice that you already are creating everything, it's going to help you see on a deeper level how you're creating. He said, will Ruben new relationship last a long time? Yes. I don't know. What do you want? Lizzie, you're going to affirm, I'm not the creator of your reality. You're the creator of your reality. Okay, so whatever you want, whatever your desire is, you're going to affirm your desire. You're going to affirm for your desire as if you already have your desire. So Darby, the kind of affirmations you can say consistently would be, money comes to me. I am living a new life. I have everything I ever wanted. Okay. You're going to say things like that consistently to yourself. My life changes overnight for the better. Okay. Understand, you have to persist. I just heard Will Smith, somebody had posted Will Smith talking. It was a whole little compilation of manifestation, celebrities talking about manifestation, okay, and how they use manifestation in their life. And this was really powerful, what Will Smith said. He said, most people don't achieve what they're manifesting or achieve that goal because they don't have the mental discipline to stay there. They don't have the discipline. This is a discipline. It's a discipline. Okay, because the 3D world's showing you the opposite. So you're going to stay disciplined in your mind for the vision of the reality you want, or you got to stay disciplined in your mind, and you got to stay loyal to what you want. And I don't care if someone says, no, you can't have that. In your mind, you have to be disciplined, because the world might reflect your old worries, doubts, and beliefs. Okay, so you have to stay disciplined, and you have to persist until it becomes your reality. Okay, so even though I teach instant manifestation and I teach manifesting on a time crunch, I didn't do that overnight. It took me time to become this version of me. It is a process. I did fall off the horse or the wagon. I got right back on. Okay, I intended to understand on a deep level. I intended that I'm a master manifester. I had to consistently see that version of me, even though I wasn't that version. Lady Gaga in that same video, the clip, like you'll probably find it somewhere on YouTube, but she said, she affirmed, what did she say? Like, I love music. I am music. I'm into music, and I'm famous. I'm famous for music. And then she said, and she would affirm that, and she would say it, and even though it was a lie, she kept saying it, but it was a lie. She was telling that in an interview. She said, I just kept saying it even though it was a lie. She kept saying it, that she was famous even though it was a lie. She said, and then eventually that lie became true. So even though we might perceive our affirmation as a lie, that's okay too. Okay, it's your perception and your belief that's manifesting. That's okay if you think your affirmation's a lie. You don't have to believe it. You just believe that you put your focus there and you affirm it, it will become true. Okay, but you got to persist. Yeah, having a hard time too. It's been months. My ex is with someone else. So you gotta put less attention on the specific person. Okay, because if you're focused on here's the reason why right now you don't have your manifestation, because you told that story. The story you're telling, Maria, because I want to help you. Okay, right now you're telling the story, I'm having a hard time. It's been months since my ex, been with your ex, and they're with someone else. So since you just stated that, that's what you feel and believe. You feel it and you believe it, and you're saying it enough. You're giving the importance to that story more than the story of what you want. And that's why that's why you're living that life, this life. You're living the life where whatever story you're telling, that's how literal life is. Whatever story you're telling is what's manifesting. So if you want to change the story, you have to stop telling that story. If you want to change your story and your experience, you have to stop telling the story that it's hard or that you're having a hard time. I understand you're having a hard time, but in order to change it, you have to say something differently. And you're saying something differently to feel differently, because your affirmations are going to cultivate or generate feelings, initiate feelings from within you. So instead of focusing on that story, start focusing on the story of you are a goddess. Now just feel that. You don't have to decide you're a goddess because someone else agrees with you. You decide you're a goddess because you decide it. And then guess what? As you consistently affirm that you're a goddess, your world's going to start showing you that you're a goddess. It might not be your specific person first. It could be someone else saying, oh my God, you dress like a goddess. If you're affirming that consistently, I am a goddess, and you don't even have to believe it. Watch as you consistently affirm that, someone will tell you that. I know that to be true, and I know that to be a fact. So what do you want? Okay, so this is why you don't have your manifestation, because you just told that story that you think it's so important that you told it again. So stop telling that story. You give no attention whatsoever to your ex, because you're not giving any attention or any of your time to someone who doesn't value you. You're going to give your attention to yourself. Okay, and as you do that, you're going to build up how you see yourself. You're going to build up how you feel about yourself, and you're going to have a world start to reflect that. It will reflect it more consistently from other people, and then that will help build your own confidence. Okay, that's still conditional. In the big picture, it's conditional, but this is working. Okay, so this is generally how you'll see your manifestation. Okay, it's just a general idea, because it's not in every case, right? Everyone's manifesting by your belief. So now when someone's telling you you look like a goddess, they could say just something casual. Hey, oh my God, you remind me of a goddess. Oh, you've got some energy about you that's a goddess. It could be in any way. Now you're going to start to feel really good. It's going to feel true. You're going to feel good about yourself. It's going to be more believable that your specific person thinks you're a goddess. And they will show up or message you saying, I was just thinking about you. Okay, so you want to change the story, that's what you do. You want to change your experience, that's what you do. You don't focus on them. You don't focus on a third party. You don't focus on it's a hard time. You create your reality to be a good time. The right thing to do is focus on you and just get that confidence in you that you're chosen and that you're wanted and that you're the one that someone is devoted to. I'm so happy now that I'm in a healthy relationship. Perfect. I'm so happy now that I'm in a healthy relationship. Now, you can think about, what is a healthy relationship? What does a healthy relationship look like? So that could help you get more clear on it. It looks like you respect each other, you're kind to one another, there's loyalty, devotion, you feel safe and sure with each other. Okay, you have a fear you're not going to get married because of the stupid astrologers being 34 currently. Okay, well, none of that's true. People are getting married at all ages in their life. Okay, first of all, an astrologer is not the creator of your life, so stop giving the power away to someone that's telling you something you don't want. Okay, so don't even go to an astrologer again. It's a waste of your time, it's a waste of your money, and you already are, it's already reflecting back your own doubts. What they have to say has reflected your own doubts. And that's why we stay in those cycles, because your reality is reflecting what's within you. And if you're feeling like, in your mind, your thoughts are, oh my God, I'm 34, I haven't met anyone, I want to get married, is it too late? Because, if you have some ideas in the world, like, I'm getting older and I'm not a young spring chicken anymore. Like, if those are your thoughts, your world is generally reflecting that. So you have to create your reality by going into your imagination. Okay, by affirming that reality, by giving no importance to someone telling you you're not getting married or that you're getting too old. No, you just say no. You feel like it's a no to all of that. And now stay true in your mind, like, I'm getting what I want. If you always wanted to be married, then you're affirming that. I'm getting married this year. This is the year I get married. Okay, use the meditation in my playlist on YouTube. Manifest Marriage is the title of that. It's a meditation. So listen to that and then use those affirmations to affirm. that version of you, and feel that feeling of already having that reality. That reality already exists, and that's why you're feeling that reality. Okay, you're feeling the separateness of that reality, but instead of feeling separate from that reality, you want to affirm that reality to feel that reality, okay, for that reality to manifest and become your experience. If you need additional help, I work one-on-one with clients. If you want a new scripting journal, I have this scripting journal for writing anything down, for getting into that wish fulfilled. I have a self-concept course if you want to do this kind of work on your own. Okay, so being the version of you with your desire. The version of you with your desire, you want to think the thoughts of that version of you. Okay, I created that course because so many people ask me to provide from my success stories, and not only my success stories, my client success stories. That course was created as a blueprint from success stories. It is powerful. If you want to join a community, join my free Facebook group. Because sometimes when we discover this, you have doubts and then you manifest doubts. So join the kind of communities that help cultivate the power, the version of you that knows you're the operant power, that you're the creator of your reality. Okay. And if you want to level up, join my VIP group. That's a monthly subscription group. I go live in that group several times a week. I do a live Q&A. So if you want to join free for 3 days, that link's in my bio to join my VIP group. I would love to see you. I want to meet you. And join my free Facebook group if you want to just kind of test out and see, what this is all about. So have a great evening, and I love you all.